Go ahead.
Welcome to Tampa Bay Sporting Clays. The purpose of this video is to give you a rundown on safety rules as it pertains to sporting clays. Everyone that enters the course must have ear and eye protection. Eye protection being sunglasses or shooting glasses. Ear protection being the plugs that you insert in your ear or the muffs, similar to what she's got here. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot 50 rounds. We're going to shoot 6 rounds on 7 stations and 8 rounds on 1 station for a total of 50. One thing you need to remember, this happens to be an automatic. Anytime that I'm not in the shooting cage, the breech has to be open. That just tells me that there's no shell in the gun. Now, we're going to be shooting report pairs. A report pair, and we're going to give you an example, is the trapper has this apparatus with the 2 green buttons. What they're going to do is they're actually going to, when I get in the cage and I'm pointing downrange and load my gun, and I'm going to yell, pull, she's going to hit the first green button, and then when she hears the gun go off, she's going to hit the second green button. And we're going to give you an example. Okay, I am pointing downrange with my shotgun. I'm going to go ahead and load this.
You have to be between the frame, right?
Huh?
Do we have to be between the frame?
Yes. I'm going to load the second shell. Only 2 shells per shotgun. Okay? We have to stay within the frame of this shooting cage. I cannot shoot over that way or this way. I cannot shoot to the left any further than that or to the right. Now we're going to give you an example. I'm going to say pull. She's going to pull the first bird, and then when she hears my gun go off, she's going to pull the second bird. Now, this is an example. Okay, pull. Okay, there's an example. Now, notice on this automatic, this is open. I can now step out of the shooting cage simply because I've expended both of those shells. Okay? One thing you do not do is you do not walk around the gun with that closed. It has to be open at all times. Okay? The trapper is going to determine showbirds. Okay? Showbirds, where most of our targets are in the bushes, so you really don't know where they're coming from. You're allowed to see showbirds, and we want to hold those to a minimum, and we'll go over that at a later date. Stop.
Gina, why don't you give us an update from your experience the last 3 years?
Okay. As far as the trappers are concerned, when you are standing at the station, you as well must have eye and ear protection on at all times. If for some reason you have to take them off, you need to step away from the target area and be able to take it off so you can hear what they're saying. Do not re-engage the target area without your eye and ear protection on. It is for your safety as well as everyone else's. When you have a group at your station, you are allowed to show them a show pair. What you want to do is you want to ask everybody to please step forward to the station and say, is everybody ready? I'm going to show you a report pair. Then you will push 1 so everybody can see where it comes out of. Wait a few seconds, push 2. After you are done with the show pair, then you will take the scorecards and you will have everybody start getting in line of the order that they give you their scorecards. They should be predetermined ahead of time. Have that person enter the station, and you need to become familiar with the station you're standing at so you can figure a safety zone for yourself as well. Because as the shotgun shells come flying out, you can get hit with them if you are not in a safe distance. So what you need to do is, when they come up to your station, you're going to take it out of the holder. You're going to give yourself at least 1 to 2 steps back. There's plenty of space. And you will be able to see from here. If for some reason you feel your view is blocked, on the next shooter, adjust your position, but do not come within 1 to 2 steps of the cage. When you're done shooting, you put it back in the holder, and you wait for your next group to come up. We will be going over mulligans and scorecards as well. With mulligans, when you have a shooter that will miss a target, you wait for them to finish their pair of birds, that is 2 shots, step out of the target area, and you ask them, would you like to use a mulligan? If they say no, then and only then you write down their score. If they say yes, you do not write their score until they use their mulligan. There will be no crossing out of scores, and we will be using a certain system which we will teach you in the class. As far as mulligans, they will have a ticket that they give you, and you will give them an extra shell or 2 out of the box that we will leave at your station. Other than that, once they are done with their 2 shots, if they do not have a mulligan, their score stands, and then you write it on the sheet. Then you wait for the next shooter to come up, and you will start the process.
Stop, and then I'll pick up.